What is up, guys? EvilDuoStorm here today, and today I have for you a video where we're going to be discussing the whole radiant energy situation. So if you've lived under a rock or you haven't seen this yet, you're going to be very disappointed. So on the official Blade and Soul website, on their official forums, it was released today, about 2 hours ago from when I'm recording this, that the radiant energies are no longer going to exchange for gem powders. So what does that mean? Instead, they're going to exchange for 10 gold apiece. They're citing the reason for doing this is that it would devalue Hongmoon hexagonal gems too much. It's too easy to obtain right now. So to preserve the market and to make everybody happy, they're just going to give us 10 gold for these radiant energies. That is very much not making anyone happy. If you read through it, this page has actually, I think it's one of the largest forums. It might be the second largest actual topic on the Blade and Soul website in its history, and it's already there in 2 hours. So that is crazy. In terms of views anyway, and comments and all that wonderful stats. So this is obviously a huge disappointment to anyone who has purchased the Radiant Energies and the intent to make money off of it, like I did. I bought a whole bunch, and I just planned on selling them on to make a bunch of money. Other people who had bought hundreds of them to go ahead and make hexagonal and heptagonal and actual octagonal gems and get the full gem sets, they thought they were going to be able to invest their 4,000 gold or whatever it was going to cost. Maybe it was like, I think it was 6,000 something to get full sets of hectagonal, octagonal gems. So people lost a lot of money on this whole situation here. So for good reason, everybody is super upset on these forum topics and all over Reddit. I'm sure you can see tons of hate posts on it. But anyway, so it got me wondering, 10 gold doesn't seem fair. I mean, personally, I spent 13 apiece, so I'm losing a lot of money on this. But 10 gold just doesn't seem right. There's got to be some way to prove or to give it a higher valuation, to change this exchange rate or to make it more fair for people. So what has it been going for on the marketplace? Well, if you open up Blade and Soul and you go into your marketplace and you type in Radiant Energy on the NA version anyway, and didn't go for a second there. If you type in Radiant Energy, you can go ahead and see that the Radiant Energies have a gold right now of 1050. So it has crashed down to its basically what it's going to trade in for. If you go ahead and look at what it was going for though before, you'll see it was at 18 gold before on the NA server for before they gave this information out. If you actually look back at the 1 week and you look at yesterday's average price was 15 gold and 45 silver. So this thing had an average gold value of 15 gold, and even at the lower end was still hitting around that 13 to 14 mark, right? In this whole lull here. So you're being devalued about 30% from the actual value of the item. When they give you the 10 gold, it's a 30% reduction of what the item actually was going for before this whole system change. So it made me wonder, is there anything against NCSoft doing this, So I went ahead and I looked through the EULA. I read the whole thing, every time you log into the game, the box you check that says I agree to all these terms and conditions. And if you look at section E, subsection 7, you'll see that NCoin and NCSoft and all that stuff, they have no value, no monetary value for anything. So you really can't make a basis that, you lost money, you lost this, you invested in it, fraudulent charges, because they're saying right here in the agreement that you acknowledge that their product is worth no money. But anyway, besides that point, so okay, dead end there. But you do have to remember also that they do give NCoin a gold value in the game. So if you open up the F9 menu, you're going to see the currency exchange over here. So this currency exchange, it fluctuates as the market changes, right? So it's been going anywhere from 1 to 2, at its lowest up to 1 to 3. So at its lowest exchange rate of 1 to 2, which actually happened yesterday, the value of Radiant Energies, which are conveniently in the shop today, for, oh wow, it's actually been taken out, or is that just my market that's down? Regardless, the Radiant Energies were at 30 HM or NCoin today. So 30 NCoin means that at a value and exchange rate of 1 to 2, that they are worth 15 gold. So NCSoft at the bare minimum, or maximum rather, minimum, maximum, anywhere in that range of words, values those at 15 gold a piece. So even in their own Hongmoon store, they have a lower valuation than they're giving us for this exchange rate here in this of 1 to 10. So they're devaluing it 5 gold from what they're selling at it today. So today it's worth 15 gold, but tomorrow it's worth 10. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair, and it's not represented in their EULA. It's not defensible. So just to keep it balanced and fair for everybody involved, at the bare minimum, they should change the value to the 1 to 15 exchange rate. A, because it falls in line with what the item was going for before they made this announcement today. It's fair for everybody who's been buying them, so nobody loses money on this. But B, because it's the actual value that they set out for the item on their own system and their own website. You know, I mean, I'm not one to complain about a game. I'm not one to complain about something that I've enjoyed thoroughly. I'm sure everybody who's been watching my videos knows that I make guides. I try to make this game as easy as possible for people to understand. I try to bring new people into the game for NCSoft. You know, I feel like I'm a great advertising platform for them. I'm a great platform that they really, you know, should appreciate. And it's so hard when you're trying to convince people that, yeah, you should totally play this game, or you should totally, yeah, it's easy, it's super easy, just watch, you'll figure this out, easy. Um, when they do things like this, it's so hard to make people trust a company or to get them involved in a game, and then just when they think they're going to get something beneficial to them, to have it taken away just isn't right, you know? I don't make videos like this. If you look through my channel, I think I have 120 something Blade Soul videos. Not a single one have I complained about anything in this game. But this one's just disheartening, you know? Not for me. I only have 20 something Radiant Energies. I'm losing, I think, 40 gold at the end of this. Alright, it's not the end of the world for me. But there's people in this game that have spent 4,000 gold on buying Radiant Energies. You know, I've got people in the Discord channel that have been selling me this. 2,500 gold one person spent on these. Simply because they were going off of what was said in the stream. And I put up a whole video on what was said on the stream, so now it makes me look like a bad person because of this. It makes me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. So it's really, it's a disheartening situation for all parties involved. I really do hope they take the corrective actions of at least moving it to 1 to 15, or even returning on their word that they said at the beginning. But at least the 1 to 15 would be a fair exchange, at least, at the bare minimum. But anyway, guys, feel free to discuss your comments in the comment section below, or whatever you feel about it. However you feel or what you think NCSoft should do. Just remember that we do try to keep a positive environment here on this channel, and we do try to have it a nice environment for anybody. Try not to slam anyone too hard in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, I guess. As good a day as you could possibly have. I'll see you at the next video. Peace.